Very good morning, students. I, Asad Patel, welcome you to study from home. Today, I am going to explain you chapter number 10 Walls Tell Stories for Class 5 Subject Environmental Studies. Now, what kind of stories walls tell to us? Before going to explain you this chapter, let me read the story. Reach Golconda. At last we reached Golconda. We were glad that Didi means elder sister, with us. Didi studies history and we enjoy visiting different places with her. It means it sounds or it look like that students are going to the picnic. Maybe they visit that historical places. Sailaja, my goodness, this fort is so huge. Sridhar, and we see at what high it built. Kalyani, just look. Have you ever seen such huge gate? Sailaja, it must be very heavy. I wonder how many people would be needed to open and close this gate. Student, what is fort? Fort is a town which is surrounded by huge, large and thick walls. Okay, this is the to construct this wall is to protect. Okay, the purpose is to protect the village. A place which is surrounded by a huge and large wall is known as a fort, okay, or fortified town. Kalyani, look at this sharp iron spokes. I wonder why they were made. Okay, let me tell you, in a fort they kept a huge this gate. Why they kept this huge gate? Just because, see, that was a time of warfare activity, so they can allow more number of people, or a group of a huge group. Okay, they people huge group could enter into the town, okay, at a one time. That's why they kept this huge gate. Now student, you also can see this picture, right? This is the town, okay, fortified town. This is known as a fort. Kalyani, look at this sharp iron spoke. I wonder why they were made. Sailaja, look at this thick wall too. Sridhar, I have never seen such thick walls. Kalyani, at some places a part of the wall come out in round shape. I wonder why. Now students were talking about this fort wall and gate. At that time, their Didi means their elder sister replied her, these are called basins, burj. Okay, burj are somehow look like that. Okay, this is somehow look like that. Okay, it is burj. See, these are even higher than the wall. So let me draw a wall. Okay, uh, this may be wall, and this is burj. Okay, burj. Okay, burj, and this is wall. Okay, the outer wall of this fort has 87 basins, means burj. Thick wall, a huge gate, and so many basins. So many way to ensure security. Means they secure their town. Okay, this the purpose of to build The purpose of construction of fort is to protect the town. That's why they kept 87 basins and huge gate. They have security, okay, they have their own security that can prevent predator or outside, okay, that can prevent a person who attack on the town. Now let me solve some questions. Why were basins made in fort wall? Okay, basins were made in fort wall because soldiers can soldiers can stand and protect the town. Why were big holes made in them? Just because they could see predator or an outsider from the basins or through the hole. Now what difference would be there if you were to look from straight flat wall or basins at higher? How would the soldier find peeping from the hole in the basins useful while attacking? See, this is basin and this is hole, okay? Soldiers get clear picture, okay? When they stand on high, they get clear picture. They get accurate picture. They can see their enemy properly, and that will help to attack on them, right? That's why they build this basins high and they keep huge hole. Now next topic, what did we find inside the fort? Sailaja, I wonder how old this fort would be. Do you think the king built the fort so that he could live here? Kalyani, it was written outside that Qutub Shahi Sultan ruled here one after another from 1518 to 1687. Right? They keep plate and they put on a date, okay, just because people come to know about the fort. So that was a construct by Qutub Shahi Sultan. Didi, much before that, in 1200, this fort was made of a mud and different rural lived here. Means they use mud and other material to construct this fort, and so many ruler rule here and stay here. Shaileja, oh look, this board has a map of the fort, right? Let me show you map. Student, this is map, okay? This orange line is wall, and these are basins, okay, burus, where soldier can stand and protect their fortified town. You can see this basins one, okay, so they can protect their town, okay, right? And students, you will find not only this basins and wall, but you could find stairs, bauli means step well, hoj. Hoj is a place, hoj is a huge tank where people take bath, okay? Darwaza, these are a gate, okay? Gate. Then road, places, okay? Bag means garden, stone for a gun, store for a gun, gunpowder. So these are some places where guns and gunpowders store, okay? Why they store guns and gunpowders? Just because that was a time of war, okay? Conquer, Generally, one king attacked over other king to conquer or to take his uh, kingdom. So they construct a huge wall. They surround their town with with a huge wall to protect their town, and they keep weapons. Okay, in case of a war situation. Oh, look at this broad has map. Okay, I already explained you the map. Sridhar, this map shows so many garden, field, and factories. Shailaja, that means that not only the Sultan but many other people like farmer and worker must also have been living here. As I told you, Fort is a town which is surrounded by thick, huge, and large wall with attached basins, burj. In that fort, business person, farmer, worker, okay, all live together. Kalyani, it must have been complete town. Okay, now the Sultan place. Sultan is a special person. Sultan is a ruler, okay, that is administrator. So the place of Sultan is quite special. He have some, he had some privileges, okay, he had some, extraordinary treatment to enjoy. These steps seem to go on and on, Sailaja. Even in those days, they used to have buildings with two floor, okay, ground floor and first floor, Kalyani. Now the building is in ruins, but one can imagine that earlier there were many big halls and rooms here. Right? See this picture, right? This is ground floor, this is another floor, first floor. Now that building is too old. People don't look after of that building. That's why it got ruined. But even after this ruin, one can imagine the situation of that place. Sridhar, look at this beautiful carving on the walls. It is so fine. We also saw something like a fountain of the roof. Didi, yes, there were many big tanks and fountains here. They used to be full of water. Carving on wall and fountain. Okay? Think even today when engineers design houses, sometimes there is a dampness in wall. And here, so long ago, there were fountains on the terrace. The building must have been made with such good understanding. If we think how the people live 500 years ago, so many questions come to our mind. For example, how was the water lifted to such heights? Can you guess how? They use tank pipes, okay, that I will explain you later. But they use such a powerful material, such a fine and good quality material that their wall won't get damp. You can observe in our houses that after some year our house, wall of house got crack, okay, they have small cracks, or sometime the damp, okay. But in those days they use material which is very good in quality. Let me give you an example of Vatican City of America. That was a plan and planned by Michelangelo and designed by Michelangelo and constructed by under his engineering. But after 3 to 400 years, city remain in a same condition. Okay, so that was the planning. That is the material. Okay, they use when they construct the city. They look after small thing to construct the cities, and we have to preserve, or we have to look after our historical monuments. Why? Just because to get an idea of their way of living. we can come to know their culture, their way of living, their food habit. We can learn the mistake made by them. Okay, for example, a history of Second World War. Okay, we have to keep this history of Second World War, so next World War won't occur. We can learn the mistake they made, and we won't repeat that mistake. Okay. That's why we have to preserve our past. So then, this is for today. Okay, I'll explain you more in my next class. Thank you.